about it.
Welcome to the Peyman and Davide Adventure Show. That's right, no?
This is the first adventure podcast from us, and it's going to continue. I will guess each 3 weeks or 1 month. At the beginning, we're gonna to have one podcast being published, and the topic will be about. First of all, it will be a little bit of comedy, isn't it? Oh,
Yes.
what do you think?
Will be some of our chats about our travels, the ones that we usually do private, and we will talk about gear as well, adventures from the road, a little bit of banter, and yeah. Why don't you start to introduce yourself, and then I'll introduce myself for the people that don't know you or don't know me.
That's definitely true. Yeah, I'm Peyman from Nomadstrails. You might know or you might not. Been on the road for many years now. Has been around 4.5 to 5 years. Myself, I'm a wilderness guide, and I think almost more or less all of my life I've been doing adventures. And yeah, now I've been with the bicycle. Actually, right now I am with the bicycle cycling across East Africa and going towards the South Africa.
And you've been on the road for a while. I also did. Myself is Davide Travelli. My original project was to cross the Americas, and I have a blog that is called Alaska to Patagonia. And but mostly I'm found on social media as Davide Travelli. It's my real name. It's the real name, real last name, Davide Travelli. And so I started in 2015, crossing the Americas, and then I crossed Africa, the east route from Cape Town to Cairo. And then I got to Turkey, and I crossed the Balkans, and I went on the top of Europe, Nordkap, Cape North. And now I'm still in Europe. I went down from Finland. I did the Baltics in the winter, and now I'm currently on the Camino de Santiago in Spain. I'm at an albergue that my friends run. So I've been here a few days. I'll be chilling a few days, and I'll continue towards Santiago de Compostela and then Portugal before starting to head into Asia.
Awesome.
How many kilometers and countries did you cross by bike? Do you keep a score? Do you keep a record?
No, I have no, not so much. I think I have like not exact, but I know approximately. I've been cycling, I think, over 50,000 kilometers, and I don't remember how many countries.
Okay.
But yeah, all in all, 50,000 kilometers. Yeah, it's been over 50,000 kilometers. It has been amazing fun. I think cycling is one of those things. It's just really addictive when you start it. You can't really stop it. But there's one bad point about it. Do you know what is that?
What?
You know, especially when you go solo cycling, you're your own in a way. You decide for yourself. You do what you want, more or less. You know, so it's quite difficult sometimes for me when I go with a group outside for a hike or for a cycling. I wanted to camp here, but I am used to decide for myself and do what I want. But when I'm in a group, you know, like now I need to compromise.
Yeah, that's the problem, because I think traveling by bike is the ultimate freedom, and that's why it's so addictive, no?
Yeah, I totally agree. It is an incredible way of life. By the way, right now I am in Tanzania.
Whereabouts? I was in Tanzania a couple of years ago. Where are you?
I'm a little bit north. I'm getting close to this Katavi National Park. I'm going to cross this Katavi National Park. A little bit. Now I'm in the middle, not in the middle, a little bit south Tanzania almost.
Okay. And where did you cross from?
Well, I came from Uganda. I start this journey from Nairobi, Kenya, and I went around a little bit, zigzag around around Kenya. I had a great time in Kenya. Indeed, it was incredible time. And then I went to Uganda. I really didn't like Uganda so much. Great people, very nice country, but so
Why?
noisy, man. You,
Uh,
because you can't really sleep at the night. So like the population is so high, you can't really wild camp. All right.
yeah.
So then you need to go to the guest houses. And when you go to the guest houses and a bar is always the same. Then good luck sleeping because Ugandans, they love music. This is a rooster. I apologize for that.
I
Uganda.
in Uganda, I camped a lot, but yeah, I was asking people if I could camp in their backyard, and I stayed in a few churches. I went to the church and I asked if I could stay there. I really enjoy Uganda. I did lots of dirt roads. It was really incredible. And
Yeah.
but the highlights of Uganda for me was the how do you call not maracuja.
Mm.
There is an area close to Lake Turkana where there is Moroto. Now I forgot the name of the region, but it's quite
Yeah.
remote, and I loved it. It was really hot, but I loved it. It was kind of desertic. I started to see the first camels on the hills, on the mountains there at Moroto.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed
I
Uganda. And why you didn't go to Rwanda?
Yeah, the thing was, for me, Uganda was different experience than you because I needed to go to the capital in order to work with the videos. So I took the main road and I went to the capital. The main road was not really that interesting. So then I didn't have a so good experience, and then I took the main road out of Uganda as soon as possible. And the reason I didn't went to the Rwanda because now, first of all, I have a little bit of limited time. I want to be in South Africa by end of October.
Yeah,
Sorry, by end of August. So that is one thing. And the second thing is, I a little bit talked with other travelers, and they told me it is much more people in Rwanda compared to Uganda. It's more busy. And then I said, I like to spend more time in Tanzania, in Botswana, in Namibia,
yeah.
compared to being a busy places. So.
I really liked also Rwanda. It's very different from the other countries in East Africa because
Yeah.
there's no single use of plastic, so it's really
Ah,
clean. And there are
that
women
is
that
lovely.
are employed by the government that they clean the streets all day long, so it's very clean. And there are some. I did the Congo Nile Trail. Is a dirt road along Lake Congo. It's pretty famous, and I did a really nice video actually, and I really had fun. And actually,
Yeah.
in Rwanda, I had a really interesting experience because I traveled for a few days with a local girl,
Mm.
and it was really nice. It was a very interesting experience, and yeah, Kigali was fun. But yeah, Tanzania is really nice. And are you going to go to Zanzibar?
No.
No.
Uh, no, I just take now to Zambia, and from Zambia I straight head to Botswana and then Namibia. I wanted to
Why don't you do a little bit of Malawi as well?
look. I got like around 5,500 kilometers and 2 months to go.
Yeah,
So it's quite intense, intense time.
yeah.
Plus, I edit videos on the road, so that videos also takes the time. Recording also takes time from my cycling, so it is quite time is quite tight for me.
Yeah. I think people
So
don't realize how long it takes to edit the videos. And I finish edit. I publish a vlog every week, and I just finished to edit the vlog for Sunday. But it's gonna be so short. It's gonna be only like 5 or 6 minutes because I didn't have enough time to do more than that.
yeah. Now, man, was one because I'm working on. I finished the vlog today. I published it for our Patreon, but I've been working on it for a little bit more than a week now, I think. So, but imagine editing a vlog with the it is 28-minute vlog, and editing it on a phone,
Yeah, it's very
it was a
difficult.
work, man. It was very difficult, yeah. But as you, this used to, it kills me, man. I will eat him sooner or later if he keeps going on like that. Okay,
Yeah,
listen. Uh, for all of you who are watching this video, I need to say, me and David, we don't agree on anything. You might have noticed by now. We might agree about the day and night, and that's
yeah,
about it. So this is why this podcast, I think, is going to be very, very fun, because we have a very different view about equipment, about many things. And so
yeah,
that's why we're gonna have a lot of, back and forward. And
yeah.
when we meet, I'm going to take him double leg, take him down, and game is over.
It's gonna be a debate on different gear that we use. But I think you're coming my way because I think you realize that you need thicker tires and tubeless. So I think slowly but surely you recognize that I'm always right.
Listen, I say things straightforward. Yeah, I need to agree that now I really like to have a more tubeless. Yeah, I really like to have a tubeless,
Yeah,
especially because it's more softer. And next year I'm being 40 years old.
yeah.
I'm coming close to you. That's why
Yeah.
I'm changing. So
You're
I like,
getting
a
old,
little bit more comfort.
when you get 40 in Italy, we consider already like, because until 39, the numbers ends in a way, but at 40 they end all in anta, and then it's anta years. So it's like when you're officially getting old. So
Uh,
it you need a comfortable bike, and you need to start to ditch some weight because you carry too much shit on that bike.
Now, come on, the bicycle. Listen, that bicycle is mine. I get stronger, first of all. I fucking start get strong legs. Good stamina. So I like carrying a weight. But the
Yeah,
second thing is the bicycle, man, is my recording and my everything. Like it's my working office, and I also like to have a hobbies.
yeah.
You know, I make some carving, take some carving equipment. So I like to make some cups, and I like to have like a fishing equipment. So sometimes I fish and things like this.
But since you got to Africa a few months ago,
Hmm.
did you bring anything new that you were like, this was the right choice? Did you change anything in your setup or any gear that
Uh,
is new that
not really so much.
no?
Uh, no, I like the not really so much. I really like the tent. I changed the
Yeah.
tent. I really like the tent. I really like the Amazon.
Even the tent, you copied
Yeah.
mine.
No, no, okay. Listen, shut
They
the fuck
say
up.
you
Listen,
copy everything. You copy everything.
no, listen, you don't want to mess with me. I had a similar tent like
Yeah,
10
yeah,
years ago.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
then, yeah, no, I give you a picture. You're gonna tell me
Yeah,
that's
10
it.
years ago, nobody knows.
Yeah, no, I had a similar tent 10 years ago, and then no, but it's a good tent. I like it's comfortable, but I'm
It's
going
the
to change it.
MSR
If
Haba
it's
Haba.
yeah, hoba and axe. But after this trip, I'm going to change it to another tent indeed.
Yeah.
So I like a little bit more challenge.
I like
It's
it.
too comfy.
I've been using it. I used a different tent when I started in Alaska,
Yeah.
and then a black bear walked on it and damaged it. And then by the time I was in Costa Rica, it was leaking rain all over. And so I
Yeah.
decided, I'd seen several people when I was in
Mm.
the US, when I was in Mexico, that they were using the Haba Haba, and I thought, this is a good tent.
Mm.
And I got it shipped to Panama, and I used it
Yeah.
through Latin America, Africa, and it was pretty good. Yeah, what are they celebrating over there?
This is Africa, you cannot find a time
Yeah,
without music.
yeah, I
That's
know.
it. This
Yeah,
is
I know.
all over.
I kind of miss the music of Africa. They had some good tunes when I was there, and yeah, you don't hear them here.
No, listen, the thing is like at least in these three countries so far I have been, it's more or less the same music I hear every day. So, after a while.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
easy.
that. In Uganda, they had a few different. In Uganda and Kenya, they had something different, but then I think Tanzania, Malawi, and Zambia, it was pretty much the same music, and then also South Africa, Namibia, and Zambia are pretty much the same music. Yeah.
I think I have heard this music even in Senegal and in West Africa.
Yeah.
When I was cycling there.
Very good.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, maybe light is now better. But yeah. So I will. The tent is a great tent regarding Damasort. Indeed, it's a very, very lovely tent. I really like it. It's one of the, I think, a very good overall tent. Like can do more or less anything.
Yeah.
You can even go in a winter trip with that.
Yeah.
Can handle some amount of snow. But when I look at the tent, I haven't been in a harsh storm with it. But when I look at the tent, I think in a storm it can be quite, challenging for the tent.
I used it in several deserts. I used it in Patagonia. That the wind is really, really strong. It can be a bit difficult to pitch in if it's the wind is really, really strong. But the tent overall does quite well even in strong wind. And now with the poles that they sell in the US that I have, the cyclone poles, you can smash it down to the floor and it goes back up, and there is no damage to the poles, nothing. And those poles are like it looks like magic. They are incredible. They are incredible.
But you can get those in Europe.
You cannot now. You can buy them from the States, yeah. But in Europe, they sell the aluminum ones, and the aluminum ones, if the wind crashes the tent on the floor, the poles are bended. They are not gonna go back to their form.
That's true, yeah.
But the cyclone.
Let me just a second. I tell to these people to bring down their music. Yeah. I told them a second. I'll come back. Okay, so I apologize. So apparently now
you're back.
Could be all right.
You're back. Man, you killed the party. How could you?
Yeah.
You're a killjoy.
Yeah, man. No, they're all right. It's just one person there at the moment. So. Not so many.
So tell us, what's the plan with this podcast? So we are gonna do some debates about gear, and we will do some discussion and updates about our travels. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
tech equipments.
Yeah.
And stories from around the world. Yeah.
At some point, we will also do some live streams if we can sort out the technology, because it's not very easy when you are on the road and I'm on the road as well.
Yeah.
But we will try to sort out the technology and do some live streams on the YouTube channel, and so we will also get to answer the question of the people that are joining our live streams.
Absolutely. And then the next thing will be, I'll have it change this, so maybe there's better light here at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, much more better. Yeah. And then also we will actually invite some guests. So now and then, when we have the possibility, we can have the guests, and that would be very nice. Other cyclists, other adventurers, because we know a lot of people, luckily.
Yeah.
So we can invite them to join, and that is it. And when we cross passes, it will happen, and we're gonna to have the wrestling match, and I will kick your bloody ass.
I don't do wrestling. I don't do wrestling.
You lost already. Come on, man. What do you do? Tell me about that.
I can do a match of drinking a beer.
Oh, no. I'm not good with hangover, man. I can have a cup of whiskey, small, like a sip of whiskey or rum in there.
I
in the
don't drink too
forest in
much.
north.
I'm a social drinker. I never drink because I
Yeah.
travel with such a low budget that I cannot go drinking. But here, my friends are leaving the albergue today, so we have to drink everything that there is. Yes.
In a refrigerator. Cool.
So it's free beer, free IPA. It's a Spanish beer. I don't know what's the name, but it's a Spanish.
Usually, yeah, usually Spanish wine is good. I don't know about beer.
They're good about everything.
Oy, oy, oy. Anyway, I do not comment on this.
So
Yeah.
when are we doing the next podcast? So we do it every
We
3
do.
weeks or every 4 weeks?
I think we go for every 3 weeks. What do you think?
Okay, let's do. So
Yeah.
we'll catch up in 3 weeks. We'll see where you are. You'll
Yeah.
probably be in Zambia, no?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, definitely. I'm in Zambia. Zambia, or I hope I can move to Namibia. Sorry, to Botswana.
Botswana. Okay.
I hope I will be
I
there.
have some
Let's see
contacts
how it
in
goes.
I have some contacts in Lusaka in Zambia. So maybe if you need a place to stay,
Okay.
you can crash there for a while. And yeah, let's keep
That
in
would be
touch.
lovely. Thank you.
And please
Yes,
subscribe to the
you do that.
channel so that we can update the channel and do the live streams, because if we don't have enough subscribers, we cannot do live streams. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. And where they can find you online?
Nomadstrails. You can find me on YouTube, on Instagram, and Facebook. Yeah, and Twitter also.
All right.
And yeah, please, as David said, I think, please subscribe and put that notification bell on. Do not forget that. And also, let us know in the comment section, what is your favorite tent?
Yes. And
That's
if
good
you
too.
if you have any question or topics that you would like us to discuss in the next podcast, leave a comment and we will read and we will comment on all of them. You can find me on all social media pretty much with my name, Davide Travelli, and my blog is alaska2patagonia.com. And thank you very much for watching this, and we will see you in 3 weeks then.
Yes, rock and roll, everyone. Go out and do your own adventure, and maybe do not watch any more YouTube videos.
Ciao.
Bye bye. Bye bye.